What's going on, everybody? We have some updates on Operation Phoenix. Things are pretty quiet here, but we do have Phoenix Friday that is coming up with some major news announcements, apparently. And I'm really curious to see what they're going to be talking about there. Before we get into everything with Operation Phoenix, I want to start with something a bit unconventional. Akira Toriyama has passed away, and I don't really make a lot of videos anymore, especially on a whole bunch of different channels. So I just want to take a moment to go ahead and say this. He was a legend. This man is behind the creation of Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, several different franchises, and Dragon Ball Z especially set my childhood, really helped pave the way for my imagination, and I actually became a manga creator. I have my own series that I did one volume of, Revival. I want to get back into doing that stuff again, and this man really gave me so many different fun creative ideas. And again, as a child, just going out and playing and imagining that I could turn Super Saiyan and stuff was really cool. And it's so sad that we have a legend that passed away. I don't want to spend too much time on this. We'll get back to Operation Phoenix. But rest in peace, Akira Toriyama. You were loved by so many people. You established an amazing franchise. Absolute legend. Now we move over to Operation Phoenix, and what we take a look on the price chart is that the last 3 days did close out in the red. And as I had previously talked about in my other videos, we have a nice line of support established on that Fibonacci retracement, and that looks to continue to be the case. So the previous daily candle, look at the bottom wick. What did it do? Bounced right off of that Fibonacci level, 0.041, right? Then on the new daily formation, where we're at right now, didn't quite drop down there. Do have a little bit of a wick. The volume itself is holding up pretty well. I mean, especially when you take into consideration the amount of volume that we have right now matches that of what we had back on March 6th for the whole day. So we still have the rest of the day. We're going to see how this moves. We're seeing some buying and selling being mixed up on the charts. Compared to 24 hours ago, it's down 0.62%. Which is very, very little. And there's $77,000 on the pancake swap side, $36,000 on the buy side, $40,000 on the sell. So a little bit more on the sell side. People are still staking. And if we take a look over on the holder count, we're sitting right at 1,300. So if you chronicle this over the course of my videos, the holder count is going down. But it is important to note that, yes, there are people that sell, and then they're no longer considered a holder. There are also people that stake. If they stake everything, then they can also come up as appearing that they're not a holder. And this is something that's talked about more also in the post by original Daddy by B over on the Operation Phoenix subreddit, which I'll read in just one moment. But I do want to tell you guys that with Operation Phoenix, their Twitter account, they say we have some exciting things to discuss on today, Phoenix Friday. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, turn them notifications on so you don't miss it. If you guys do miss it, I'll have some recaps for you on the channel, so don't worry about that. And then take a look at BNB, which the Binance Smart Chain is what Operation Phoenix is built off of. And BNB is doing really well. So for tokens that are built on the Binance Smart Chain, this is great for getting some additional attention. Projects that have BNB as part of their liquidity, it helps bolster their prices as well. So we're seeing BNB not only making a climb, but it's pushing close to $500. It still has a ways to go till it hits its previous all-time high, which let's go ahead and just zoom out here real quick for you guys on the 1 week. Zoom out. Look at how much we still have as a possibility to go back up. So all-time high was right around $700, like $693, $694. Okay, so still plenty of room. People that are wanting to get in on BNB itself. Let's go and move that back over to a 15-minute time frame. And we'll keep an eye on that. Actually, I'm going to move that over to the day. But let's go over to this article. Operation Phoenix Army, I want to take a moment to address the questions and concerns around the total number of wallets on Binance Smart Chain going down. In Telegram, we had a discussion. Here are the key items why I don't like and trust the wallet count. A little over 2 weeks ago, we had 600,000 tokens on Bitmart. Today, we have 5 million tokens over there. The people who own tokens over there cannot be seen because they share one Bitmart wallet. Yeah, and this is another good point too. People that are moving from their personal wallets over to a centralized exchange, same thing. They don't have it anymore in their personal wallet, so it looks like on the Binance Smart Chain that there's not as many holders. We can guesstimate the number of holders, however, by figuring out the average wallet size. Total circulating minus staking and rewards wallet gives us roughly 30 million tokens that are in wallets. Divide that by holders displayed in BSC, and we get 23,000 tokens average per person. Take the average tokens per person and divide that into the total Bitmart supply to get a rough estimate of the number of holders over there. This would give us about 5 million per 23,000, so 217 holders that are not tracked, which would be up from the 30 or so we had a week ago. You can do the same thing for 2bit, since those users are not tracked either. The third item is the staking that was taking place compared to how it is handled now. Originally, staking 14 or 30 days would leave a single token in your wallet to reflect you are still a holder. We now have over 200 unique wallets that have staked their full amount in the 6 month, and they have disappeared as holders. Yes, I manually counted them and eliminated duplicates. There were over 300 wallets. Last week, these users counted as holders, and this week they are not holders and have drastically reduced the BSC wallet counts. Based on these 3 points above, there are between 250 to 500 wallets that are now no longer counted because they moved to a centralized exchange or they decided to do the 6 month staking. So no, we are not stagnant and we continue to grow. I stopped tracking total wallets during the second week because I can't trust the counts, and it can cause unneeded panic because we can't see over 25% of them. It may seem like less now because previously you could have seen all of the wallets prior to the centralized exchange. As we are added to more centralized exchange, this number will continue to become diluted and untrustworthy. Hell, look at SafeMoon, which supposedly has 711,000 holders because of the inability to sell all your tokens. Do you really think there were almost 1 million people in the SafeMoon community when trading got shut down? Tomorrow is Phoenix Friday, aka today, and the team has mentioned we will hear something new tomorrow, as well as updates of existing utilities. Please see my earlier post of questions we want answered from the team. If we can collect them before the AMA, then Sean and Joe will know what items we want them to talk about. Based on the price shown on CoinGecko, we are exactly where we were yesterday, but we shook a couple whales today that held over 100,000 tokens, and our marketing wallet grew to over $70,000, which is amazing. As always, make sure to get into the BNB raffle that will end tomorrow. I'm personally working on potential March Madness competition for the community, and we'll try to have something set up next week. Mark made a Twitter post today bragging about his new DEX and how it will revolutionize the industry. He already made it known on the last AMA that our community was the one that would be lucky enough to launch it. I really hope to hear more about it tomorrow. I know Mark slipped up last week and started to spill the beans before Matt stopped him. Matt did say we could get more details this week, so I got my eye on you, Matt. You let Mark spill all the beans if starts to. There have been some known issues with wallets not having the appropriate gas settings when trying to claim tokens from the staking. Matt and I both created a video to show you how to fix it. I did mine in MetaMask, and he showed how to do it in Trust Wallet. By default, it is trying to pay too few BNB for the transactions to take place. You need to increase the max allowed gas by a couple of pennies, and it will work. We are in Telegram if you need help. Overall thoughts. Our Telegram group has really exploded lately with new people and constructive conversations. The morale is extremely high, and bonds are continuing to grow every day. I have a few items in my mind that I think we are going to hear about tomorrow. And if one or two of them are correct, we could see some major exposure to the project. I feel extremely bullish as the marketing wallet grows and we can focus on a campaign. People will ask, why hasn't the team done any marketing yet? And I would reply that they needed to wait until they had a solid project to market. Had the team spent $25,000 at launch and had little to show, it would not have been as effective compared to now when we have so many utilities and benefits that will excite investors. We may only have one chance to make a statement to new investors, and I would prefer we have all our ducks lined up before doing so. Over the past 35 days, this project has been building and constantly evolving. Now it looks so much different than it did at launch. It's finally something that stands out from the millions of other crypto projects out there, and the team can have something amazing to show off. If you were building a car, would you start marketing it the moment you start building it, or would you wait until the car is done and beautiful before trying to get people to buy it? This project is our car, and every day it gets better, faster, and more beautiful. Because of this, I continue to stay bullish and am dying to see what the team talks about tomorrow. What do you guys think? This is actually today because this is an older article. But guys, what do you think? You think today we're going to get some really, really bullish news? You're going to think it's going to be okay news? What do you think? And looking at the price, just popping back over there. Price is still green on the candle day. We're seeing a little bit of a top wick there. A couple sales that took place while I've been recording this video. Share your thoughts down in the comments below. Appreciate all you guys. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe. Check out Margex. You do not have to actually deposit anything on this exchange if you want to just explore it, see what it looks like, play around with it. They have some demo funds too, so if you want to practice leverage trading, you can use that. And if you do decide to make a deposit, make a $100 deposit, you can get a $50 bonus. You can do anywhere from 50 all the way up to 100x leverage. They give you a huge range to play with, and you can find my referral link down in the description below. Also, you can check out HG Access if you want to see what other crypto plays are going on. Referral link is down in the description for that. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters. Double shout out thank you to We Love, Victor Vegas, Worlds of Rizvi for being higher level patrons. Thank you to my YouTube members for your support as well. God bless, and we'll see you in the next episode.